second, every minute. Man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high.
Hey you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching ToyaJTV. It is week 4 of the Relaxer Stretching Series, and this week I'm going to go over the schedule that you need to do a reconstructive treatment, and then we're also going to talk about some heat tips. So this is my finished look. You know, I told one of my clients on Saturdays when I'm in the salon doing hair, we typically will watch movies or some type of show on TV. And I like to kind of put it on something I know my clients like. I pretty much know their personality, so I know the type of shows that they watch. And one client in particular, she likes those murder documentaries where, you know, you have to figure out who did it. And I'm like, look, I like those shows, but I want to know who did it at first. Like, tell me what happened first, and then let's go back to how it led up to that. Like, I don't like when it's like, yes, a young woman was found dead in the bushes. You know, let's go back to her childhood. She was raised. I wanted to say, a young woman was found in the bushes. You know, her boyfriend did it. Now let's retrace. You know, let's see what led up to that. That's what I want to know. Like, don't string me along. So that's why on this video, I like to show y'all the finished look first, and then we'll go back and talk about how we got there. You know what I mean? So that's the type of thing I like. So this look right here, I did use heat, and that's why we're gonna talk about how much heat you should use, because I do use heat quite a lot, and I know a lot of people are very scared to use heat. But we're also gonna talk about the routine and what you should be doing weekly and monthly.
Okay, so first things first is we'll start with the reconstructive treatment. This is the creamy custard from by L. Jones, and I like to do a reconstructive treatment at least once a week. At least once a month or every 4 weeks. So since it's been 4 weeks since my relaxer, it's time for me to go ahead and do the reconstructive treatment now. This is the consistency. It basically has the consistency of a deep conditioner. It's pretty thick. It has protein in it. And the whole purpose of a reconstructive treatment is to make the hair stronger and to make it less likely to break and to make it healthier. So anytime you're doing it just for maintenance only, I would say once a month is perfectly fine. Now, if your hair is already damaged, then I would suggest using it at least every week for around until you start notice your hair stopping the breakage, and then after that reduce it to every 2 weeks. And then when you see more and more of your hair becoming more healthier, then you want to scale back to once a month. But if your hair is severely damaged, once a week is fine. This is the by L. Jones processing cap that I love to use, and I let that sit on there for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now, this is the leave-in conditioner. After I have completely rinsed the reconstructive treatment from my hair, which I've done already, then I like to go in behind it with a moisturizer, which is the leave-in. And I'm not using the vanilla milk that also has protein, because we just did a reconstructive treatment and it has plenty of protein in it. Now, again, if your hair is severely damaged, then yes, you can also still use the vanilla milk leave-in conditioner afterwards. Okay. So since my hair is pretty healthy and I'm just doing it for maintenance, then I'm going to use the regular leave-in, which is just only for moisture and to help with detangling and to soften. To set my hair, I'm using the Whipped Honey Foam Wrap. And this is going to help lay my edges and my roots down. And I'm going to put this on while I get up under the dryer. As far as using heat, okay, the heat because a lot of people ask me, well, what temperature should I put my flat irons on? That really depends on the person. That's why I never really answer that question, because what I put my flat iron on is going to be different from what you put your flat iron on. Basically, you want it up high enough to where you can go through the hair with one pass. A lot of people say, well, I flat iron my hair on 300. Okay, well, if you have extremely thick hair and you're flat ironing it on 300, and you're doing 15 passes on 300, you might as well go ahead and crank it up to about 400 so you can do one pass, okay? Before you use heat, you always want to do a heat protectant. I'm using the by L. Jones Silky Serum Oil, and you want to add that when you are going to be doing, like I said, any type of heat styling. If you're not doing any heat styling, then the silky serum oil is not required. For my hair, I typically, when I get a fresh relaxer, I will start flat ironing my hair like right around like 370, 380-ish, because the relaxer is very fresh and the relaxer has done the work of straightening for you. You just need a little bit of heat to take out that, frizziness and to, make it very sleek. As I go through my relaxer stretch, I gradually turn the heat up. So for instance, right now that I'm a month in, I'm up to about 400. And y'all see right there, I did not have to use that little bitty flat iron. So my hair is already growing in the back. Last time when I first got it cut, I had to use those little bitty 1/2-inch flat irons, but now I can use my 1-inch back there. So, but anyway, so as of right now, when I'm doing when I'm on week 4 of the relaxer stretch, I'm up to about 400. Once I get further and further in my stretch, I cut the heat up just a little bit more, simply because the actual new growth, the part that's not relaxed, it needs a little bit more heat. So what I'll do is I'll cut it up a little bit, maybe to like 420, 430, and I'll go over my new growth 2 times, and then I'll come all the way down to the ends 1 time. Okay, so I'll hit the roots 2 times, and then I come all the way down to the rest of the hair shaft. Again, if your hair is very fine and very thin, this may not be the routine for you. You can test your own flat iron. That's why it's very important to have a flat iron that has a variable heat temperature that you can change and you can control. So what you would do is you would kind of test your hair to see, curl a piece and see, does that piece look good with just 1 pass? If it does, that's your heat setting. Okay. If it doesn't look good, if you feel like I need to go over that 1 more time, then you need to cut the flat iron up just a little bit more. So I would say start at a low temperature, and then you want to gradually increase it, maybe like in increments of like 10 degrees to see where your sweet spot is. So after I curl my hair, I like to curl it kind of tight and then wrap it so that it can fall perfectly. Now, one thing I will say that after wrapping it, the more I wrap it, the more and more I love how it falls. So that's why I like to curl it to give it some of that body, because if you just loosely curl it and then wrap it, it's going to go bone straight. So that's why I like to curl it tight and then unwrap it. And I'm telling you, as the days go by, that wrap just gets more and more perfect. So I like to spray the Miracle Potion number 9 on it. This is a shine spray, but it also helps with frizz and humidity.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. And again, this was that finished look. And like I said, as I keep wrapping it, it's going to keep falling. And it's just like this right here. I like it. But even if it falls a little bit more, I like that too. You know what I mean? And I love the body that it has in it still. The bounce. And most importantly, the most important thing is healthy. Okay? You want to see the back again? Okay. Child, I loves it, okay? I love it over here, this bob wear. It's always bob season. It doesn't have to be summer, spring, winter, fall. It could be any time of the year. And at this point, I don't even know if I want my hair to grow back. I mean, sometimes I see videos of girls with longer hair and I'm like, oh, I miss it. And then I'm like, nah, I don't. Because I think about how long it used to take me to do my hair. And I like my time. I need it. I physically have to account for every minute of my day. So, not having to spend as much time doing my hair is wonderful. But we'll see. Y'all on this journey with me, so we'll see if we let it grow back or not. But I like that it's cut in a style, and even when it's not done, as long as I just unwrap it and it falls in the style, it looks like presentable. A lot of times when you have longer hair and it needs to be done, it's just there. But I feel like with the bob, even when it looks bad, it's still presentable because it's in a style. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to, I could put this more in my face. Typically, see, we do a little, I feel like this is more like a little date night type of vibe. When I'm working, I need this hair out of my face. So I typically will wear it kind of like that. But when I want to, show them that I still got it, then I do heavy bang. extra heavy on the bang. And then even bring some of this forward. But, you know, it's totally up to you. So be sure to like the channel, follow, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys later. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.